what is the latest on a possible ceasefire deal? How realistic is that at this moment in the conflict?
Well, MJ, we're certainly seeing some movement that we haven't been seeing for many months. As you say, Hamas has said that it is ready to sign a ceasefire if there is a permanent end to the war. It's something that Israel has resisted up until now, preferring a temporary ceasefire so that it could continue with military action if it felt it needed to. But what we have been seeing over recent days is a change from the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, saying that now the main focus is to get the hostages back, saying also that this is due to the success that Israel had in its strikes on Iran. Now, we understand that there have been 2 days now of top-level meetings with the senior advisors and ministers around the Israeli Prime Minister. A source familiar with those talks says that they haven't yet made a decision. They haven't come to a final policy decision, but that the Israeli Prime Minister does favour a comprehensive hostage deal. There are far right-wing elements within his coalition, though, that do not want to see the war end. So he's certainly feeling pressure there. We are understanding as well that the Israeli Prime Minister will be heading to Washington. He'll be heading to the White House for his third meeting with the US President, potentially around July 7th is the latest date that we've heard. And the US President has been very vocal in his support for a ceasefire hostage deal. In fact, just last Friday, he said he believed a deal could be done within the next week. So putting a time pressure on that. So potentially we could see some kind of decision coming very soon. And it could not come soon enough for those citizens of Gaza who are still being caught up in the violence. More than 40 were killed in an Israeli airstrike on a cafe just close to the Gaza port near Gaza City. Now, this was at the Al-Baka Cafe. It was popular with students, with journalists, with anyone remote working because it had internet. And obviously that is a luxury in many parts of Gaza at this point. We understand more than 40 were killed, more than 70 were injured. The director of the Al-Shifa hospital, which is just close by where the dead and the wounded were taken to, said that many of them were women and children, and especially many of them were students who would have been trying to work at the cafe. We hear from the Israeli military, though. They say that they had targeted a number of Hamas terrorists in northern Gaza. Not specifically mentioning this strike itself, but they say that the incident is under review.